Alright, this is the integument, right? There's your muscle, alright? You know if this is the integument that this is dealing with sensory receptors, alright? So, you have sensory receptors in the integument that can be stimulated by touch, by temperature change, by pressure, alright? Those will depolarize, send a signal up this root. What root is this?
The ganglion.
Well, that's the dorsal root ganglion. This is the dorsal root going into the what?
Hold on. Inner neuron.
This is the
Inner neuron.
no. This is the posterior horn, right? This posterior gray horn. You have your lateral gray horn and then your anterior gray horn. Right? This is the central canal, and those are the gray commissures that communicate back and forth across from side to side. This would be your posterior white column, lateral white column, anterior white columns. Anterior median fissure, posterior median sulcus. Right? Now, once that information, that sensory input travels up into the spinal cord, that's traveling along the afferent pathway, right? Because it's arriving. The synapse is on an interneuron, which is this little green guy. That's your processing, planning, coordinating person, all right? Its synapse is on a motor neuron because it's going to direct some action to happen in response to this. All right, whatever sensory input. If it was someone shaking your hand, what do you typically do when you shake a hand?
Move up and
You
down.
move up and down, right? So that sensory input, someone extending their hand, you see that, right? So you're visually processing it as well as that sensation, right? So you're going to direct your muscle to contract. So there's going to be a motor command that goes out the efferent pathway, which is the ventral root. Right? Now, what is this right here? When these two roots unite, that becomes the spinal nerve, all right? And they're mixed because you have sensory and motor information traveling through those fibers. Okay.
Thanks.